Security Council meeting in New York, diplomats met to discuss the situation in the eastern DRC amid a huge escalation in fighting and displacement this week. The U.S. said it was, quote, deeply concerned and disappointed by the resurgence of violence. However, it said it knew where to direct the blame. U.S. Ambassador Mike Waltz claimed Rwanda was leading the region towards more instability by supporting the M23 rebels.
The Rwandan Defense Forces have provided materiel, logistics, and training support to M23, as well as fighting alongside M23 in DRC with roughly 5,000 to 7,000 troops as of early December. And in light of the commitments made in the Washington Accords, we are deeply concerned that the Rwandan military's continued presence in Congolese territory in support of M23, and we will use the tools at our disposal to hold to account spoilers to peace.
On Wednesday, M23 fighters captured the Congolese city of Uvira in South Kivu province, a city of several 100,000 along the Burundian border. UN partners report that more than 200,000 people have been displaced across the province since the start of December, with more than 70 killed. Around 18,000 Burundian soldiers are deployed alongside the Congolese army in South Kivu, and analysts say controlling Uvira allows the M23 to block support arriving by land from Burundi. The takeover follows the capture of the major cities of Goma and Bukavu earlier this year. Following the offensive, Burundi accused Rwanda of bombing its territory, and its ambassador told the council it reserves the right to use self-defense.
Let me be clear, restraint has its limits. Should these irresponsible attacks continue, it will become extremely difficult to avoid a direct escalation between our two countries.
Rwanda denied the accusation.
Rwanda is not waging war against the Republic of Burundi and has no intention of doing that.
Congolese Foreign Minister Therese Kayikwamba Wagner criticized the Security Council for its lack of action and called for sanctions against Rwanda. Kinshasa said despite a February resolution demanding the withdrawal of Rwandan troops and a ceasefire, the situation remains tense.
Either the international order accepts being openly defied, namely by Rwanda, or this council assumes its responsibility. Impunity has gone on for far too long.
UN peacekeepers say Uvira's capture has, quote, revived the threat of a regional fire with vast consequences. The offensive comes despite a US-mediated peace agreement signed last week by the Congolese and Rwandan presidents, a deal that raised hopes for an end to 3 decades of conflict. But on Friday, a senior M23 official said the deal only related to the relations between DRC and Rwanda and did not include the rebel group. M23 is negotiating separately with the DRC in Qatar, and this year agreed to a ceasefire, which is yet to have any impact.